Okay.
Family just went in there quiet.
So this is Unit 1. You said this one is owned by
A Bedford cop.
Bedford Cop.
And it's been abandoned for years. At least 5 years, I know.
Abandoned for 5 years.
That one just recently been abandoned about a year. And they left and now they're there again. You see their car parked right there. Let's
Right.
get down. I mean, that trailer's been condemned.
So-
All tearing apart. They're just squatting in it.
Number 3. And then number 4.
5, yeah, 4. Let's see, 4. He owns a trailer named Gino, but he does nothing with it. He's an addict. He has no way to pay for his bills. He has no way of working. Number 5, he's a truck driver, African American, real nice young guy. He takes care of his property.
Looks like it. Looks like he does a good job.
He just had his BMW up in there wrong, you know. You guys told him to move that fucker. You can't have it between the trailers. And he got
Right.
stuck trying to take it off the curb.
This one at occupied.
This right now, he bought the trailer, but they're just big. Straight out garbage people. And that's Mom. She's an elderly white lady.
I think
she's
I've
been
met
here
her.
for like maybe 20 years in this park, 25 years in this park.
I met
She
her.
lives in several trailers, but she owns them all. Now she only owns this one though. And I take care of her property there.
What about number 8?
Oh, this is Mom right here I'm talking about. That's another lady, Josh. I'm sorry. Josh is that's the old manager's sister that lives there. The park
Okay.
manager, the one that got caught ripping off the dead man down
I
there.
think I met her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's all right. She's psychotic.
Number 8 looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
8 I take care of. I take care of 8. 7, she don't want any pay to get her grass cut.
Okay. Number
This
9
one,
is vacant.
this one they said she can keep because she's living in this one. But they said she can keep this one, but she's living in this one.
Okay.
She's trying to keep the one. She owns them both because I don't know how it works out, but she owns them both, and I think she accepted what the manager said. I'm not manager, but the inspector told her she had to get one trailer, but she's still living in this one.
Okay.
And he's got 6 personalities. You know what I mean? Split like Sybil. That's what he does. He's a nice guy. He don't bother no one.
This one right here is
Yeah.
occupied.
Yeah, occupied. He's been dead. He took him out inside out. Mom takes care of him. He's on disability. He's a real nice guy. This guy is a dope fiend, heroin addict, crackhead, pill popper, drinker, but not a thief. He just all
He's
the above.
not a problem.
No.
Just got his own social
Well, he's just
issues.
doing electricity. That's why the garage. That's the thing. He got no electricity now. He's taking it from the garage. Now he's paying her to get electricity.
Right.
You can't cross electricity in the park. I mean, the
Let's
postman
see.
won't allow it. They say no, we'll take care of your bills.
We're gonna take
That's the
care
reason
of
he's got
that.
a lease.
What about number 16?
16, he's the one that's running electricity off. He inherited a trailer from his son-in-law. And ever since then, he ain't had no heat, he ain't had no electric. He's been on drinking, heroin, pills. He has no way of paying any bills, but he's on 8. He just spends it all on drugs. Then you got 4 or 5 different people coming and going through the night that live in and out there doing drugs and selling drugs.
Okay.
This lady, she don't buy no. All her windows got broken. She didn't want to pay the person that she bought the trailer from, so they broke the windows out. She called the police, and they've been broke out ever since. Probably 3 years the windows been broke out. She ain't touched them since. Any other park would have threw her out immediately for not doing repairs. He's good. Bill Ford, he's on. He's a white man and a white lady, elderly. They don't bother nobody. They're on Oxygen Tank. They sell some boxing strips, you know what I mean? That's about it. They don't
What
bother
about this one?
Larry, he hasn't been in this park in probably 4 years. Just comes maybe once a month and just check on his trailer, and then he leaves.
Okay.
But he ain't been in this park in 5 years, living in this park. He might stay overnight. This one this one is owned by another guy. He lives there. He's like a limo driver for at
Okay.
nighttime. And this one you guys are tearing down already.
Okay. They got
And that's
that
that's his son-in-law right there. He works at the George's lawnmower shop down the road.
one.
You know,
Okay.
real nice guy. He fixes up any equipment you have that goes bad in this park, you need it, this fucker can fix anything. I mean, as far as mechanical, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's how good he is.
Let's go back down this way. Of course, they torn down this. And
I'm glad she's owned that trailer. This is the one she was fighting about trying to keep, the lady that owns that green one.
right.
She owned this one, and she's trying to turn this into a kiddie farm or a hobby craft place. I said, this sounds so fucking retarded.
Yeah, nobody's gonna drop their kids off in that.
No, fuck no. Not even, I won't even put my cat in it.
How about 29?
29, she just bought it. I don't even think she owns the title to it, the lady. Sold it to another lady here. But she's trying to fix it. She's putting the money into it to keep it. And like I told her, they really don't care a fuck if you have a title to a trailer or not. As long as you keep it maintained, they bring the leases around when it's time to sign the lease. You sign the lease, you get the fuck out. It's real simple.
Okay.
That's how it works in a park.
30.
30, that's owned by my son, Seth Adam Clark.
Okay.
And 31 is Jennifer, the lady. She knows is a piece of shit. It should be condemned because they're the fetus. It's everything in there. You know what I mean? Dead animals. I pull from underneath there because of smell.
Right.
And that's my son, 32. He owns that trailer. You see, it's all kept up.
Looks
I'm
good.
sealing the windows on the backside. I'll be doing that this
How
week,
about this
finishing the
30?
rest of the windows.
How about 33?
33, that's the one that's been vacant for like 2.5 years. She only comes here to get mail, but now since she can't get mail here because it's closed, she goes to the post office. So she's been here probably a year and a half now. But straight through ain't been here in a year and a half. And it's goddamn, I called the police when she had a dog in there dead. She let the animal in there with her kids living in that trailer. And it had maggots all over the animal and everything else. And the police came and she threw it in a dumpster over there. She didn't get it cleaned enough.
Here, let's cut through.
Yeah, people driving inside the park dropping shit off. I tried to get a picture of the cocksucker, but by the time I went home and got my phone real quick to do it, the prick already threw it on the ground and drove off. It was African American young man. He lives in this neighborhood, he comes in here dropping shit. I just ain't saw his vehicle yet. I see I'm taking pictures and calling the police.
Okay.
And the one at the end, he's a young couple just bought that from an elderly white woman. African American young couple bought it.
Okay.
They're fixing it. They've been over here a couple times. They haven't been cleaning nothing out, but they bought it and everything's good in the place. Just the old lady was in FEMA, what do we call it? Was she gonna die? And she
Okay.
didn't. So the woman just wanted to stay in aftercare, and she sold the trailer.
Okay.
But they're trying to fix it. They come over here every now and then, and the pile's interfering with the young couple doing it. But
Well,
they're trying.
that's gonna be gone. Here, let's walk
Yeah,
back down.
I told them get the skirting fixed before winter starts coming because you got too much
have everything
undergrowth.
freezing. Yeah.
And Jamie, she lives here, and she's a nice lady.
All right.
You know
So
what I mean?
this
She
one is
raises her
occupied.
grandkids. This one, I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, it is. It's an old lady. And she walks around. Hey, this old lady walks everywhere getting free food, pops, everything. She'll walk right in and ask for something, but she does it. You know, she's got the hump on her back and that shit. Real nice lady. Oh, she's real. She don't bother nobody.
How about this one?
This one is vacant. But the same guy that owns this trailer owns this one. That woman rents from her.
Okay. So vacant.
Yeah, vacant. That's been vacant for years. That's been vacant for like 3 years. She rented that last year.
This one is occupied.
Yeah.
How about this one here?
Occupied.
Occupied.
Yeah.
58.
This one's occupied.
58 is occupied.
Yeah. These are pretty much owned by individuals, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Then we got that one. That should be getting torn down, right?
It
Yeah, that
looks
one's
like
getting
they
torn down.
got an earmark to be torn down.
Yeah, I remember they marked it. Yeah, that one's getting torn down. And the one after it, technically, he bought it from a guy that got tired of this park. They weren't keeping the promises and fixed it up and that shit. So he said, fuck it, he threw his hands up in the air and just gave him the title. But he doesn't actually have it. He just said the trailer's yours and he's been living in it ever since.
Okay, so no title,
No title.
but he's primarily
Yeah, he don't bother nobody. Fuck, you can get some of these assholes that start cleaning up around here. You know what I mean? But
right.
they're hard to. There's certain ones you can trust.
Do you have
certain
any
ones
idea
can't.
whose
You got a
boat
good
this
judgment
is?
character.
You have any idea who boat that is?
Yeah, that was. The boat was over here, where that one trailer we were showing you the first time, the yellow one over there.
Mm-hmm.
But then, she tried to say it was Josh's. I said no, it's not Josh's. The lady that lived in it gave it to my boss, my ex-boss. And he put it here temporarily to put it on the market and get rid of it. But the
Okay.
inspector told him, if it creates a problem, I'm going to have you move it. So he hasn't told him to move it yet. But he knows if he tells him to move it, he got to move it.
All
He
right,
made
so
that clear.
you have his
the other
contact.
gentleman that you talked to, that inspector, him.
How
He
about
made
this?
it clear. That's my boss's trailer right here. He takes care of that. He has the title to it and everything.
Okay.
This one, they just been pretty much living in it. Ain't they paying no rent or nothing.
Vacant.
No, they live in it, but they're just doing it. And this guy is a child.
This dude here.
Yeah. He should be registered. If you look it up, he should pop up on the map.
He on the trailer.
Yeah, he owns it, yeah. He's a child pedophile, though. That's why everybody watches his ass.
All right. And what about this one?
This is a crazy biker woman.
Okay.
You know, white lady, real crazy motherfucker, nasty.
And this one.
Yeah, he's a real nice young white guy. He owns it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's mom, because her son Seth comes over here maybe once a week buying her stuff, but he doesn't maintain the property or anything. But she's a nice lady. She don't come outside at all, ever.
Okay.
I mean, never. She's one of them women that stay inside.
So occupied.
Yeah.
And what about this one?
This is Larry's. He just sold it to a Mexican family.
Okay.
They can't speak English.
Okay.
And this one's owned by a guy outside the park. He hasn't did anything to it. He really don't give a fuck about it. He bought it for an investment, and the people who moved in and ain't been paying him rent because he don't work for him no more. He fired him. He was doing too many drugs.
Okay.
So his boss got rid of him.
That is everything. I appreciate the intel. And we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's all. Because you guys are doing a great job. Because I see a lot of traffic coming through here now, so that's cool. Other than people dropping stuff off, and we don't have the security guards they promised when they first came over here, and the guy bought the park. We're going to put security guards in, good new lighting, good for new Crocs, and bring your new mobile unit.